Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Crystal Connections video where we're exploring the crystal of Grandidierite. Now, normally when someone discovers a crystal, they like to name it after themselves, but that is not the case with this particular crystal. It was actually Alfred Lacroix who found this crystal first in Madagascar in 902, and being very humble, named it after another Alfred Grandidier, who was a naturalist and explorer. Now, this crystal has since been found in various places around the world, from Norway, Canada, United States, Algeria, and even in Antarctica. But although it's been found in various locations, it is still considered one of the rarest crystals in the world. Now, unlike our common crystals, like maybe our citrine or our amethyst, that is readily available for everyone, it is only a select few who are lucky to find Grandidierite and then work with it. This would suggest that this crystal has some special powers for some special people in this earth. So maybe you're going to put out the intention to find some Grandidierite, or maybe it's already come into your life. In this video, I hope to shed some light on how you can most capitalize on the power of this crystal and use it to your advantage. So let's dive in and explore Grandidierite. Have you noticed in the world that everyone has a different opinion on what you should do and how things should be? Well, Grandidierite is a really great one for helping you to kind of take in all that information and decide what is going to be fair, just, and best for you. Instead of getting swayed by past perceptions or by other different filters or experiences, this crystal really helps you to be quite objective and to make some really great judgments so that life goes as it should. Now, where you may find this crystal really great is in social situations. Knowing that you can trust yourself and trust your judgment, it'll allow you to judge different people and scenarios. Not that we go around judging who's better and who's worse, but just making sure that you don't get involved with someone who's not going to have your best interest in heart, or somewhere where you might find yourself, maybe getting into a romantic relationship where they're not actually caring about you as much as you would like them to as well. This is a really great crystal. If you feel social anxiety about, oh, I don't know what's going to happen, having this close by is going to give you that confidence that, no, I can be objective, I can judge a situation, and I know what is best for me and what the right thing to do is. So if you need some help in discernment and making the right decisions, lean into Grandidierite. We all probably, at one degree or another, have a bit of self-doubt or low self-esteem and kind of question ourselves. Now, when we think about this, where does that actually come from? It's actually based on the opinions of other people, telling us this is how you should be, this is how the world should be, this is what attractive is, this is what smart is, this is what talented is, this is what you should be able to do at school, this is what you should be doing with your life. So if we're not meeting other people's expectations, we then start to feel low. This crystal, Grandidierite, is really good at helping you to kind of steer away from all them and listen to your own judgment, to be kind to yourself and judge yourself based on your criteria rather than the world's. When you are just trying to shine your own light brightly in the world, then there's no one to compare to, and thus you can't be better or worse than anyone else. You are just being your true, authentic self. This is a really great crystal for helping you to feel that confidence that you can just be you. And that's quite all right. It's a really great crystal to keep by you, especially when you're meeting other people for the first time and you're feeling a bit nervous about, will they like me, will they not? Remember, it's going to help you make good judgments. Worry about yourself, shine brightly, and everyone will love you for who you are, rather than you trying to please everyone else. Grandidierite's going to help you to shine and shine around the right people. Grandidierite, being a higher vibration crystal, works with one of the higher chakras. Now, this is the higher heart chakra, sometimes known as the thymus chakra. Now, whereas the heart chakra is just about your or my relationship with an individual. Is there equal give and is there equal take in love and in value and so on? The higher heart is more to do with kind of the overall feeling against humanity or feeling for humanity. It allows us to be more compassionate, more kind, more understanding, more forgiving, more trying to walk a mile in another one's shoes so that we can truly understand where they're coming from. This is a really great crystal for helping you to open up that sense of acceptance. And it can be used to help to bring people together as we embrace the diversity of people on this planet. This is a really great crystal for helping when families have been torn apart or become estranged, for helping them reknit together. But not just families, wherever you want people to get together and get along harmoniously, this crystal is going to be a really great one. It really helps to structure things so that everything is fair and everything is harmonious. And not only is it great in social situations or bringing people together, whether it be whether it be like a party or people working and colleagues working as a team or even a sports team, but it can also help to bring other things together as well. In fact, Grandidierite is really great for vegetarians. When vegetarians are obviously altering their diet to what's known as the mainstream diet, there may be concerns that they're not getting certain nutrients. Working with Grandidierite can make sure that you are getting all your nutritional needs met. In fact, keeping Grandidierite in the kitchen is said to help enhance and bring out the most nutritious aspects of all the food that you're consuming. So, when you want everything to work together, whether it be the people in your life or the food in your kitchen, reach for Grandidierite. Grandidierite works with a really great angel known as Hamalil. Now, Hamalil is the guardian angel of Virgos, and Virgos, of course, are known for that discernment and that structure and liking to get everything in order. That is because Virgos are the healers of the zodiac, and they want to bring everything back into harmony. Now, does that mean if you're not a Virgo, then you can't work with Hamalil and you shouldn't be working with Grandidierite? No, definitely not. We all have a Virgo aspect within us. Maybe we have other planets in Virgo in our birth chart, but also each of the zodiac signs governs a different aspect of life. Virgo governs our health and well-being. A very vital part, because if we don't have our health and well-being, well, the vehicle that we're using to drive and navigate through this lifetime, well, the road becomes a bit bumpy and not too enjoyable. So what we can do is we can work with Hamalil to help us bring our physical well-being back into balance, to make judgments on what's going to be best for our health. One thing I've noticed in helping people with their health over the last decade is that everyone is different. And where lavender can send most people to sleep, for example, it may wake other people up. Again, Grandidierite in alignment with Hamalil can help you to make judgments on what's going to be the best health choices for you so that you can really honor your body temple. Hamalil also helps to allow people to shine and to be their fullest, to be that healer and to contribute to bringing harmony to this earth. So we can use this crystal to tune into that energy, so to make those right decisions on the small scale of what should I have for lunch today, through the big scale of how do I shine brightly in this world. So if you'd like to learn more about Hamalil, check out my YouTube video on Hamalil and how we can all work with Hamalil and use Grandidierite to align with that angelic energy. When you get a brand new crystal, or if you've been using the crystal for quite a long time, it's a really good idea to cleanse it, to bring it back to its natural balance. Just like I haven't been in Australia for a few months, and it's really nice to be back out in nature. It's very replenishing. Then crystals enjoy the same. Put them out in nature. Now, based on the crystal, decide where and what aspects of nature you want to use to cleanse it. Now, Grandidierite being such a rare and high vibration crystal, I find that it's really, really great for either placing on the earth. You don't want to get it too moist or bury it in the earth, or even using the energy of the full moon. That can be a really nice, gentle kind of energy to bring it out as well. This one doesn't resonate so much with like the sun or fire or anything like that. Now, when you're working with Grandidierite, you can also bring in other gifts of nature. You know that I love working with essential oils, and the essential oil I love with Grandidierite is gardenia. Gardenia is an oil of that higher heart chakra and really helps us to open up our heart to be more accepting and show more compassion. Combining Grandidierite and gardenia is going to make you a lot more accepting person, embracing the full rainbow of people that live upon this earth. Now, I also like to listen to the animal wisdom that comes in with each crystal, and the animal guide that steps forward is the gibbon. Now, they make these beautiful calls that summon and kind of evoke the beauty in life to us in the morning, and they've got these big, beautiful arms, and you often see them wrapping around their partner or their children. So Gibbon teaches us to embrace that which we care about, but also as we see them swinging through the treetops, they must let go of one branch in order to grab hold of the next. So in order to keep on growing and evolving, you must always let go of what isn't serving you. As I mentioned before, Grandidierite will help you to get rid of those self-limiting and destructive thoughts that hold you back. and gibbon will help you to swing through the forest of life with glee and a song in your heart. Now, astrologically, this definitely resonates with the moon, and so Monday, which is governed by the moon, is going to be your best day to do any serious or powerful work with Grandidierite. Now, have you heard of this crystal? Does it sound like I'm just making crystals up now? I swear, if you check out rarest gems in the world, Grandidierite is normally one of them on those lists that you find on the internet. Have you worked with this crystal yet? If so, I'd love to hear about your experiences. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.